I was elected president of the African Development Bank in 2015. I immediately launched the Feed Africa strategy to expand Africa's capacity in food production and development of strong and competitive agricultural value chains. I immediately put at the core of this for the development of what's called the special agro-industrial processing zones, going beyond staple crops to include all agricultural commodities, from grains to root crops to tree crops, horticulture, fisheries, dairy, livestock, leather, and among others. That is why today, Your Excellencies, the African Development Bank has committed over $934 million for the development of special agro-industrial processing zones in Africa. And we have mobilized an additional $938 million from partners, including the Islamic Development Bank and the International Fund for Agricultural Development. Currently, the special agro-industrial processing zones are under implementation in 27 sites in 11 countries: Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Guinea, Liberia, Madagascar, Togo, Ethiopia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Mozambique, and Mali. Now, 10 years later, the dream of the staple crop processing zone is alive back home right here in Nigeria. Finally, as special agro-industrial processing zone. What a great day for Nigeria. What a great day for the federal government of Nigeria. What a great day for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What a great day for the Minister of Agriculture of Nigeria. My brother Minister, honestly, it has taken 11 years to get here, but we are here. And I'm very proud of you that this is happening under your time as Honorable Minister. Thank you very much and well done. And I'm also delighted that the Minister of Industry is here. That shows the kind of collaboration that we should be having to move this forward. Your Excellencies, the first phase of this program is in 8 states: Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Ogun, Oyo, Kwara, Cross River, and Imo States, and the Federal Capital Territory. The total financing for this phase is $510 million. For this first phase, the African Development Bank is providing $200 million, with $50 million from the Africa Growing Together Fund from China, with co-financing of $100 million from the International Fund for Agricultural Development, $150 million from the Islamic Development Bank, and $60 million from the Green Climate Funds. It's expected that $1 billion of investment will be mobilized in these zones and create thousands of jobs. I'm delighted that all 5 states that have been funded by the African Development Bank have all signed, thanks to the support of the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, their subsidiary loans agreement. But today, we are witnessing the groundbreaking of the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone from Kaduna State. From here, I will be going to launch the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones in Cross River State. I'm delighted to inform you, Mr. Vice President, that we will soon be launching, thanks for your support, the zones in Ogun, Oyo, and Imo states. The second phase of this program will be in 28 states. It is scheduled for presentation to the board of the African Development Bank very shortly. We have been able, I would like to say, Mr. Vice President, to mobilize $2.2 billion of investment interest to support the second phase across Nigeria. And that support is coming from the African Development Bank, Arise IIP, the Arab Bank for Economic Development in Africa, Africa Import-Export Bank, Sahara Farms, BPI France, Africa 50, and United States Development Finance Organization.
Agriculture is the backbone of Kaduna State economy, contributing 42% of our gross domestic product and employing 60% of our workforce. Recognizing this strategic importance, we have made it the cornerstone of our development agenda. Over the past 2 years, we have backed our commitment with unprecedented investment. In the year 2023 budget we inherited, agriculture received just 1.4 billion naira, a mere 0.4% of the state budget. However, in 2024, we increased this to 23.5 1,400 billion, a 1,473% jump. In the year 2025, we took it even further, approving 74.2 billion for agriculture, representing over 10% of the state budget. In total, between 2023 to 2025, agricultural investment has grown by an astonishing 4,000%, making Kaduna State the first in Nigeria to achieve the Malabo Declaration target of allocating at least 10% of public resources to agriculture. Beyond financial commitments, we have matched words with action. Last year, we carried out the largest fertilizer distribution exercise in the east of Kaduna State, delivering over 500 trucks of fertilizer to smallholder farmers across the state free. This intervention has improved soil fertility, increased crop yields, and strengthened food security. But we do not stop there. Under our dry season agricultural empowerment program that was launched recently, we have distributed hundreds of thousands of bags of NPK and urea fertilizers, hundreds of power tillers, thousands of knapsack sprayers, and solar power pumps, as well as hundreds of tractors to ensure all year-round farming. We have also provided high-quality seeds. Furthermore, security remains a top priority for our administration, and we have made significant strides in restoring peace and stability across Kaduna State through the Kaduna model. Through strengthened collaboration with security agencies and deployment of technology-driven surveillance systems and increased logistics support for law enforcement, we have significantly reduced incidents of banditry, kidnappings, and communal conflicts. Our investment in rural security have made farmland safer, allowing farmers to cultivate without fear. As a result, agricultural productivity is increasing, businesses are regaining confidence, and investors are once again seeing Kaduna as a viable destination. In fact, the choicest and most viable investment destination in northern Nigeria. Today, with the launch of Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone SAPZ, we are taking the next critical step, moving agriculture beyond primary production into processing, value addition, and industrialization. The Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone project is a strategic partnership between the federal government of Nigeria, the Kaduna State government, and the African Development Bank. It is a unique government-enabled private sector-led initiative designed to catalyze the growth of the agro-industrial sector, enhance food security, and contribute to the overall economic growth of Kaduna State and Nigeria. By providing critical agro-industrial infrastructure and strengthening market linkages, this initiative bridges agriculture and industries, ensuring sustainable economic expansion. The SAPZ is a game changer. It is designed to integrate agricultural production, processing, and marketing by concentrating agro-industrial activities in key locations.
These zones will become catalysts for economic growth, sparking peri-urban development, generating thousands of jobs, and lifting communities from the valley of history to the mountain of glory. They will create opportunities for our young people, empowering them with skills and knowledge to engage in meaningful work and contribute actively to the economy. The youth of Nigeria must not be spectators in the economy. They must be stakeholders, builders, and shapers of their own futures. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, let me inform you that this SAPZ has been classified as one of the priority projects by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR This isn't just about bricks and mortar. It is about people. It is about the resilience of our farmers, the ingenuity of our processors and entrepreneurs, and the commitment of our government and development partners to build a future that works for everyone. What we are breaking today is not just ground. It is the foundation for a new agro-industrial processing ecosystem that will serve generations to come. Of course, the success of this initiative hinges on collaboration between the federal government, the state government, our international development partners, the private sector, and our communities. We must work together to ensure that what we are witnessing in Kaduna State today serves as a model for other states across the country. At this point, I must express the nation's deep appreciation to all those who have worked tirelessly to take this project from vision to the crux of reality. In particular, we acknowledge the steadfast support of the international development partners, the African Development Bank, the Islamic Development Bank, and the International Fund for Agricultural Development. You have not only believed in our vision, but you have stood beside us in the trenches, and we remain grateful.